Probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, Luck. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check forward. No.
A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Check 55. Check.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Dawson. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Luck now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Locke. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Locke. Flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the boot. Wide. 15. Tighten up.
First down, a run with Cohen. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Come on. You better bring it. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Shift. Watch the shift. Yellow. Watch the shift. Mike, check. 59.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's third down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Bang, bang. Collect. Check 6 guys.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. The screen pass here to Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up fourth down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. He'll field this at the 5. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On the run, this is Jackson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. In for the score as they are now on the board here in the first half. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard and plays all aspects on defense.
Mahomes firing complete and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Watch the run. They're running it. Big edge. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Watch the twist.
On the draw, this is Cohen. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yo.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes got his man complete over the middle. It's Cohen. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cohen.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Check 99. Check 99. Hey, color. SOS. Hey, 43. SOS. Mark 55. Delta.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
From 13 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
No, check that.
A final shot before the break. Luck. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. It's Luck. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Luck now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Luck. They set up the screen to Bo. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But now it's 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Now Luck. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bills are going to get the football back.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Luck. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Here's Luck. Dancing to his left. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Luck. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Right, 40! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you! Let's go, Mexico!
On 3rd down, Jackson. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Luck going to keep it on the sneak.
Let's go, baby.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Hey, look out! 290! Rabbit!
Luck on first down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown, as his guys are back within a single score. So they get the score still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Gostkowski the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
All day, every day.
Draw play, Cohen. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
43.
Now here's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They run on first down with Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd and 12. Luck. He sets to fire deep. It got his man complete. A huge play there for Washington. 52 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
36, 30.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The sack that time by Michael Strahan.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they... And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken short.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
31 yards there and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And some space here. There he goes right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bills have taken the lead.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
11Z. Watch twist.
Now it's Luck. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Switch.
They'll run here with Bo. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Yellow. Hero 15. On the line. Blue dead. 15.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Well, partner, even though my phone